I hate the carpet in this part of my house, and so a couple days ago I decided that I was tired of looking at it, and I ripped it out without a plan. And when I say I don't have a plan, I mean like I don't know what kind of flooring I'm going to replace it with. I just know I don't want to look at the carpet anymore. But now that the carpet's gone, the concrete's ugly, and so I'm painting it. And I'm painting it a checkerboard pattern, and this is 10 out of 10, not the way I would recommend that you paint a checkerboard floor in your house, but this is my house, so I get to do whatever I want. Anyway, so here we are now on day 5, and I went through a lot of emotions on day 5, I'm not gonna lie to you. I started the day trying to tape off the squares that need to be painted with regular painter's tape, but as I was trimming it with my little razor blade, trying to get perfectly smooth straight lines so that I could tape all the squares at once, I noticed that it looked as though it was pulling off the color underneath that I was like putting the tape on, you know, this foggy morn color, the gray I already painted. And then when I pulled up the tape just to check, and it'd only been on here for like 30 seconds, it for sure was pulling up the gray underneath, and I don't want to do a bajillion touch-ups. So then I had the really genius idea to just use a tiny paintbrush until I realized that that was stupid. And then I got a bigger paintbrush, and then I realized this is also stupid. It's not giving me the clean, crisp lines that I want. So instead of regular painter's tape, I went and used my delicate painter's tape, and hopefully that's gonna work. Although I'm thinking that the less time that the tape can be on the floor, the better. So I'm just trying to do really thick coats here and then take off the tape immediately. So I'm just literally gonna repeat that process, but I did decide that I still need to be able to walk across this floor, because if I can't walk on this floor, then I can't get from one side of my house to the other. I can't get to my bedroom, or I can't get from my bedroom to the kitchen. So I'm gonna do every other square here because that's what makes sense in my brain, and I'm gonna do one really thick coat on these and then give it the minimum amount of time to dry, and then go back and put on the second coat and then pull all of the tape off. Now, a lot of people are concerned about some things in my house, which isn't their house, it's my house, but that's all right. I appreciate the concern, so let me just address some of the things. First off, this is temporary. I eventually am going to cover it with flooring. I just don't know what I'm going to do yet, and I don't want to look at bare concrete. It's pretty stained, it's pretty crappy, it's pretty ugly, and so painting it is just fun. And you guys, this is fun for me. Like doing stuff like this is fun for me. I think it drives my husband crazy, but that's okay. Secondly, is that the right phrase? I did scrape up everything off this floor that was bumpy or knobbly or gross, and so the floor is smooth. It's just stained. And last but not least, I know I have cracks in my concrete, and I know I didn't fill them because I'm going to cover this with flooring. And no, I don't have foundation issues, believe it or not. My husband and I have done our due diligence with this house. We have had a foundation company out 3 times. 3 times, guys. All right? It's almost like we care about what happens in this house. Anyway, here's how it ended up. I don't think I like the gray.